there, I'm Gazbot. It's about 5 minutes to 9 on Thursday evening. Tomorrow is Rogue Friday, which means today is Rogue Thursday night. What? Yes! My buddy the Big Dog is going to pick me up in a few minutes, and we are going to Toys R Us to stand online. It's closing in a few minutes. We'll be getting there right after it closes. Theoretically, no one was allowed online until it closes, so we should be one of the first there. But I've also seen posts of people getting online at 4 o'clock, so maybe their Toys R Us are different, or maybe we're going to show up and have a huge line. Regardless, I plan on spending in the neighborhood of 3 hours online, waiting to buy toys. Star Wars toys, the new ones from Rogue One, plus a few from Rebels and other just new figures from Star Wars. There's other things too, but I mainly look for figures. I'm a toy collector and a Star Wars fan from way back. While I've gone to midnight releases of most of the movies, I've never gone to a midnight release for Star Wars or any toy or any video game or anything, so this is a first time for me, even though I've done just about every other nerdy, geeky thing you could think of. Well, I say that, but there's a lot of things to do. Anyway, let's see what happens when we get there. I keep thinking people in cars are my friend. They're just people in cars. It's funny, a lot of people have cars nowadays, and they drive in them near me.
It's the Big Dog!
All right, so we're pulling up to the Toys R Us now, and from a distance it looked like there was no line, which seems impossible. All right, there's the Toys R Us, and it's a Babies R Us too, so there's no line in front of Babies R Us for sure. I mean, it really looks like there's no one in front. Like, it can't, unless
it's around the corner.
Yeah, but why would they have everybody waiting around the corner? Like, because it's closed, so it's not like they're blocking it. I don't see. And this is the one I called to make sure they were doing it too. Yeah. So they're definitely doing it tonight.
There's only so many.
Here's what we'll do. We'll go over there. We'll both stand in front of the door, and one of us could walk around and make sure we're not missing a line somewhere else.
Yeah.
I just jumped out of the car, I'm walking up, and there is literally nobody here. It's crazy. I hope we haven't made a mistake. Either that or we're awesome first. Hey, for the midnight thing, should we just line up out front, or is there a special spot?
Yeah, you guys have to wait out front.
Okay.
You guys are early.
We saw
people line up at 2 p.m.
4, so we're like...
It's popular. Last year was super popular.
Okay, so we're first then?
If nobody else is here, yeah.
Okay.
Yep.
Are there any like rules for it, or what's the deal?
Are we gonna do like 15 people? Yeah, probably gonna do like 15 people at a time.
Okay.
Yeah, but it looks like you guys are first. Yeah, I mean the line.
So it's 9:30. The store just closed a minute ago. What's going on here, Big Dog?
It looks like we're gonna get literally any Black Series and Rogue One figure we want.
Why would that be? Look at all the people in we're first?
Might just be.
Hi-oh! And for the low price of waiting 2.5 hours out in the cold.
True.
You can't really see. You couldn't see too well, but it's 11:10, and there is a bit of a line now. Not a huge line, I would say 15 people maybe, and we are at the front, which is nice, and it's been good. We've been just hanging out, chatting, talking about Star Wars, talking about G.I. Joe, being nerds. So this is kind of what I was hoping, that it's a long wait, but you know, there's people to talk to. My buddy the Big Dog just went and used the bathroom and got some snacks because there's a 24-hour Safeway here, and I'm doing the same thing because I don't want to be peeing in my pants and unable to speak because I'm thirsty when I need to be picking up toys and buying them. As you can tell, I'm already having trouble speaking because I'm thirsty.
Any questions, guys?
I
have no idea.
What are the limits of what we can get? Is it one each, or what's the deal?
Really, I'm not really gonna put any limits on things.
Okay.
Just be mindful. I mean, we got a lot of people here, so.
Yeah.
Okay.
I don't know. Like my big thing is like.
Oh wait, get t-shirts.
T-shirt, large, please.
I'll have a medium right behind.
So expensive to get them. But it's not. No, it's not black.
The posters and the shirt were exclusive here to Toys R Us as well, so it's good that we came here, right?
Free.
Free! $50 and the rest on top. Took a side trip to Walmart on the way back to see what they had. They obviously had something, but not a lot left. They have the unmasked Kylo, and they have this guy, the Captain Andor, or whatever his name is. Here they're selling them for $18.84 though, and all of the small Black Series are gone. The ones that were on the shelf the other day that they wouldn't sell to us, they are somehow gone. We got a little more over here. But again, wiped out of all the really hard to get stuff. Hey, so I'm back from Rogue Friday, the Star Wars Midnight Toy Sale event, the first of its kind that I've been to. It was extremely successful. The big dog and I were the first ones online. We got there minutes before it closed, and while at first I didn't think that was a big deal, by the time 12 o'clock rolled around, we had 20 or 30 people behind us, which again doesn't seem that bad, but there were several figures that there were only 2 or 3 of. So if we hadn't been first, second, or third in line, we would not have got them. Now, as it works out, both he and I got everything we wanted, super successful. We got in and out in about 17 minutes. When we first went in, because it was Toys R Us, they were doing this at Walmart and possibly Target and a few other places, Disney Store, I think, but because it was Toys R Us, some of the things we got were free t-shirt. It's a Rogue One, it's Pop, which is not my favorite, but hey, it's a free t-shirt, so we got that. And then at the same station, we got this Rogue One poster, Join the Rebellion. And then upon checkout, got this free Lego minifig of an Imperial officer looking guy. It was quite orderly. I was worried about how they might run it, but they basically let us in groups of 5. And they didn't like say walk in a single file line, but that's kind of how it worked. And especially because you can't connect with the people way at the back of the line, but we had been talking to the people behind us, so the 4 of us at least have been chatting. And luckily one of the guys was looking for Lego and we weren't, and so a lot of things like that worked out. But when you come in, they had a section of Star Wars right up front. So I was thinking, oh, we're gonna get let in and then everyone's gonna run to the back of the store or something. Not so, not at least at this Toys R Us. It was up at the front and they had the 2 stormtroopers there that had previously taken pictures with us, as you saw. And they had the table where we got the shirt and everything. And then while we got the shirts first, then we turned around and then the next people were getting their shirts and posters, and then we looked at the figures and toys. They had a few other things, but mainly I was there to look at the figures, and the main figure I wanted was this, the 6-inch Black Series KSO, or K2SO, sorry, K2. I don't know anything about him, but he's an awesome looking droid and he's a 6-inch. They had 2, maybe 3 of these. I don't know if they had 3. I grabbed one, and someone was saying, hey, does anyone see a K2? As I put my hand on a second one for the big dog, and I grabbed it. So we got this. This was my #1 grab. So I'm happy. If I only got him, I would have been happy. Up next, again, a 6-inch, the Death Trooper. Now this could be a troop builder. I'm not much of a troop builder on the 6-inch. I am in the 3 3/4 or 3.75 inch. But I got him, and similarly, I got a second one, or rather, he got his own. The big dog got one of these. There may have been a third, if that. There definitely weren't more than 3. This one, there were more than 3. This is the tank pilot, the Rhino pilot, the hover tank pilot. This is the Toys R Us exclusive. He's pretty cool looking. I don't know if he's exclusive, completely new mold. They had the, like the Hoth, not Hoth, the Snow Trooper from Force Awakens that had a colored pauldron that became the Toys R Us exclusive, but you can still get a Snow Trooper elsewhere, so he wasn't that exclusive. This one right now is a completely original mold. We don't know if that'll change. I think they had 6 of these, so I got one, the big dog got one, and the next 4 people. But again, that leaves 26 people that didn't get one. All right, those are the big ones. The 375 were better stocked, but there were still certain ones that they had less of. Certain ones, like, once again, our buddy K2. Now, I try to avoid getting duplicates, but in the smaller scale, which is my bigger collection, I have a shelf just for Imperial Stormtroopers and Clone Troopers. I have one for Jedis, I have one for Bounty Hunters, I have one for droids. So I had to get this guy small and big, unfortunately. Speaking of troop building, I also got the Stormtrooper, which is the same Stormtrooper from the original movies, but he has a pauldron you can put on him, a damaged. If these come down in price, I see them on sale, I might get 2 more so that I could set them up all different ways as a troop builder. This wasn't something I needed to get today, but I was feeling the spirit of Star Wars, and I did. This one I was excited about had nothing to do with Rogue One, but this is Sabine from Rebels, a show I like very much. And this, I have the original version, but you can't take the helmet off, and this is a different version of armor from a later season, I believe. So I was happy to get this one. And then probably the most common one, the one that is probably going to be a peg warmer eventually, but I got it anyway. This is from Rogue One, and this is the Imperial Ground Crew. So I don't even think he's like a soldier. Like, you look at these and he's like, oh, some kind of lightsaber thing, like Rinsler from Tron. But I think he's more like the guy that, hey, come on, park here, TIE Fighter. But I got him because he's cool looking. So that all worked out really well. Afterwards, we swung by the Target next door, which was closed, didn't seem to be doing the midnight thing. We went to another Target that was clearly not open, had not had the event. So I don't know how widespread this was. It was supposed to be Walmart, Target, some Disney stores, Toys R Us. As far as I could tell, it was near us was Walmart and Toys R Us. And Toys R Us is the better one. Well, A, because we got there and we're first online, but they were the ones giving out the free swag. I don't know that others were. So the other thing is, we got there at 9:30, 10:30, 11:30, so it was a 2.5 hour wait. But being that I had a partner with me wasn't so bad. And then we chatted with the people online. We walked over to Safeway. It was a good time. Reminded me of it being at like a comic convention where you're standing online chatting with like-minded nerds. So it wasn't that bad at all. My only regret is that I didn't have a cup of coffee with me. I got a soda, and that wasn't as good because it was cold. One thing worth mentioning, on the website for Toys R Us, they were selling some toys as well, some Star Wars, not Force Awakens, I keep saying that, Rogue One things, and they had some of the 6-inch figures, like I purchased, for $15.99, whereas I paid $19.99. Now that's a $4 difference for those of you that are slow at math, and it's a $4 difference even if you're fast at math. Anyway, I didn't deal with it right then. I just bought them. I was happy to get them, but I am going to take the screenshots, and next time I go in, see if I can get a price adjustment, because Toys R Us does price match, especially with themselves, and it's weird that I wouldn't get the discount that they're offering online, so hopefully I can get that corrected. If not, what are you going to do? But that's a $12 savings that I should be getting. Anyway, but that's my review report. Fun time a go-go for Rogue Friday. I'm Gazbot. You can check out toy reviews and art stuff and things like that on my channel if you've never seen me before. Give me a like, subscribe. Why not? Doesn't hurt you anything. You don't even have to watch any more videos. Just make my number go up. Did I entertain you? Do you hate my face? Press a button. Bye.